Hello, beloved, and welcome to your reading. Let's have a look to see the messages that the divine wants you to receive in this timeless reading. As usual, I always remind you that it is important to allow your intuition to be available as I'm doing your readings, because your intuition will start elaborating on the messages that you're receiving so that this reading becomes powerful and personal. We're going to be getting our oracle cards as well as our tarot cards to deliver the message that is here. As I'm getting your cards for you, I want to remind you that personal readings are now available on my website, which is linked in the description box below. So as I'm looking at your tarot cards, you have a major arcana card on the table, and the major arcana card is the Hanged Man. So the divine is wanting you to understand that important information is going to be coming, and the important information that is going to be coming for you is going to be liberating you. The important information that is here is important because the divine is saying that for some of you, there's just a feeling where you are feeling like you are stuck, where you're feeling like you are not going anywhere at the moment, like life is not progressing in the direction that you wanted to progress into. But the divine is saying that this is good, because look at our oracle cards, look at our tarot cards. They are communicating the same message. The Hanged Man is all about inactivity. You are stuck in that moment in time. You are at a crossroad, and as you're at a crossroad, you have time to think, you have time to evaluate before you go forward. You have time to meditate and to communicate with your guides and your ancestors so that they can start helping you on the journey that is here. So there's a powerful message about this feeling of being stuck, and there's a powerful message about a feeling of feeling like, why is life not progressing? Why aren't I getting far enough? Why aren't I getting the results already? And this could be triggering you to get into your emotions. This could be triggering you to get angry about your situation. But the divine is saying that this is the perfect time for you to listen, to communicate with your guides. And then when it is time to make the movements that you need to make, you will know intuitively. You will know because the light from the divine is going to be coming in, and suddenly you have an epiphany. Suddenly you can see the vision clearly. You can see the journey clearly. And so the divine is saying that if you try to rush the energies of the Hanged Man, you will see that you are going to end up even more frustrated than you are right now. So just enjoy being in that element of being at the crossroad, evaluating, listening, tapping into divine message, because divine message is going to be giving you the light, is going to be giving you the go ahead at the right time. What I love for you is our card that is again telling you the same type of message. You have the number 11 card, which is a master number that is here. And look at our other oracle card. You have the same number that is coming in. So the divine is saying that as you are going to be going forward, once you receive the light, once you receive the go ahead, once you have mental clarity, you're going to be seeing that you're receiving a lot of synchronicities. You are going to be seeing a lot of repeating numbers. The divine is saying that it is not a coincidence. Repeating numbers are meant to help you decipher the journey that you're on. They're meant to help you, to give you the light, the inspiration to keep going forward. So whenever you're experiencing coincidences, it is time for you to stop, to go back to the energies of the Hanged Man, and to see what the coincidence is trying to tell you on a deeper level, on a spiritual level, because there's an energy where you are going to be growing up really quickly, spiritually. I feel that for some of you, even, you could be going through that, maybe that dark hour of the soul. You could just be feeling like you're growing, and as you're growing, you could be losing friends. You could just be feeling like there's a different energy around you. Why are you losing friends? Why is there different energy around you? Well, because our oracle card is telling you about isolation. It is a similar type of energy from the Hanged Man, where you are by yourself, where you're just hanging there, where you're listening, where you're tapping in to higher wisdom, to higher knowledge, to your higher consciousness, where you're tuning into your higher self. And as you're tuning into your higher self, you're starting to see that this journey that you're on, you are being isolated for a reason. You're being isolated because it gave you a chance to listen to the divine message that is here. It gave you a chance to step into your power and to receive the mental clarity that you need before you move forward. So I really like how our cards are all communicating a similar type of energy. At the moment, you feel like you're in isolation, and the divine is saying that no, it is time to understand that you are not in isolation. You are being given an opportunity to have mental clarity. You are being given an opportunity to see your situation in a different light. And as you're seeing your situation in a different light, you are being upgraded in your wiseness, in your spirituality, in your body, in your subconscious mind. You're being upgraded on many levels so that you're going forward with wisdom. You're going forward understanding that when you listen, you receive the information that you need. And as you are now in the future, you're listening more often. You are no longer rushing, because you're understanding that listening and tuning in is very important. Look at you now. As the King of Wands, you are understanding that the world is your oyster. You are the king of your castle. And as you're the king of your castle, you're understanding again that it is important to tune in. It is important to listen. And there is that element where you're just enjoying being by yourself out in nature, because you're understanding that when you're out in nature, you're able to listen. You have clarity, you have epiphany. So I feel that maybe some of you, you're going camping, you're going hiking, you're out in the mountains, you are just enjoying time alone. You're just by the campsite, by the fire. There's just a fire element that is going to be activating a lot of inner wisdom that is going to be coming from deep within you. Because when you're seeing that there's inner wisdom that is here, you start understanding why you had this moment of isolation. Because now you're understanding that your journey is leading you to receiving blessings that are in disguise. Okay, so you could be going through challenges. You could just be going through questions in your mind. Am I making the right decisions? Is this worth it? What about if it doesn't work out? And the divine is saying, stop questioning, but instead step into the energy of trusting the journey, because your blessings are going to be coming from a different place, from a different situation that you can't even comprehend right now. So the divine is saying to you that as you're going forward, you are walking in faith. And as you're walking in faith, you're starting to see synchronicities, and you're starting to understand what the synchronicities are telling you. And as you're starting to understand the synchronicities, as you're going on the journey, you lose that element of fear. Because before, there was an element of being frustrated, of feeling isolated and asking why. And there was a sense of urgency, there was a sense of fear that was there. And the divine is saying that, listen, as you're maturing on a spiritual level, you're not going to be afraid anymore, because you're walking in faith. Your guides are saying that we are going to be here guiding you along the way. So what do you have to be afraid of? Whenever you are starting to feel fear, it is that invitation where your guides are asking you to communicate with them about your fears, about whatever it is that is going on within you. When you start communicating and when you start walking in faith, you start seeing that things just start to be more balanced, to be more harmonious. You're able to find solutions, whereas before you just found that you were getting frustrated when you couldn't figure things out quickly. But instead, now you're understanding that you don't have to figure out anything quickly. But instead, when you tap in, when you listen to divine wisdom, when you ask your guides for assistance, you're able to receive the solutions that you need. So there's a sense of balance, there's a sense of harmony that you are going to be walking with. Now, our last card is the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles, you are on a new journey. You're on a new journey when it's connected to your money. You are on a new journey when it is connected to your health. So as you're going forward, you're going to be seeing that your money is growing. Your health is getting so much better. And the challenges that used to trigger you in the past, well, you are no longer making a mountain out of a molehill. So the divine is saying, indeed, you are on an interesting journey that is going to be unfolding over time. So beloved, this is the message that I have for you. Don't forget, give this video a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit that notification. And of course, if you need your own personal reading, my website is in the description box below. And if you want to learn tarot, the tarot course is also in the website, which can be found in the description box below. So I'm going to see you very soon. It is a goodbye from me.